We did it! We hit that first arbitrary big milestone for any brand new YouTuber. 500, well, actually, technically, we kind of just right past 500. We kind of soared really quickly. We're almost over a quarter of the way to 600 now, but we're gonna take our victories where we have them, and 500 subscribers is a big deal for a new channel. It's like that moment when you start a new D&D campaign and you begin in the tavern and you've just gotten the quest to clear out the rats in the basement, and you go in and you do it. You return to the tavern keeper. You've completed your first major quest in this overarching campaign, this long ongoing narrative epic that's waiting to be told and waiting to unfold. For now, we have the entire world before us. It's exciting. There's always that thought when you're starting a YouTube channel, and I don't know if it's going to go away per se, but there's always that small gear in the back of your head that's just constantly rotating, where you're wondering, is the stuff I'm doing worth people's time? Are people actually going to enjoy this? Am I providing something valuable to folks? And is it making people's lives better in some way? Is it making them smile or laugh or happy, or is it spreading positivity? That's always the main goal of my channel, is always spread positivity where I can. And if you subscribed and you've answered yes to any of those questions, then from the bottom of my heart, thank you. There's so many exciting opportunities that reaching, again, I know it's in the grand scheme of things a small milestone, but for a new channel, it's huge. And without going into the cueing the sad music and the rainy overlay and the tears and the waterworks, I cannot overstate how grateful I am to each and every one of you. I'm sure that, you know, I don't know if that age of YouTube where you get very over dramatic about everything, I don't know if that's done yet. Are people over that? Probably not. That being said, I cannot overstate just how grateful I am for each and every one of you here. Whether you've been subscribed for 1 day or 1 year or watched one video or all my videos, especially if you are liking and commenting and sharing. We just got shared by Idle Sloth on Twitter, and that just, my Spacefarer's Guide to Starfield video, and that just took off, which was awesome. By the way, if you're watching this, thank you, dude, so much for that. I really do appreciate it. It's a good time with so many new faces on the channel to kind of reiterate the fact that the most important thing for me doing any of this, the reason why, I know I haven't posted it in 2 weeks, we'll talk a little bit about that, but the most important thing for me doing any of this is you guys. I love going through the comments. Even if I don't respond to yours, I can guarantee you that I've at least read it. I love engaging with you guys on Twitter. These are the community is the most important aspect. So that I do hope that, you know, some of you guys will consider hanging out and leaving a comment. If you normally wouldn't comment on other channels, leave one here. I want to get to know you guys. I want to get to interact with you. I want to recognize the usernames and learn the people behind the profile pictures, that kind of thing. Of course, there's things that I regret. I haven't posted a video in over 2 weeks, and I'm upset. I'm mad at myself for that. I did, admittedly, I was trying to get a review for Dying Light 2 out, where I actually got a disease myself, you know the one, and so I was not playing any games, let alone playing Dying Light 2 in a review mindset. And not that it's an excuse, but it's what happened. So yes, there are things I can do better. I can upload more consistently. I can live stream once a week, and I'm always have these things in the back of my mind, and I'm always thinking about them. And there's so much creative energy that I have. You can probably tell, especially with the reviews that I've been doing, I love making those review videos. I think they're a lot of fun. You can probably tell that there's a lot of inspiration coming from the likes of Angry Joe and that, but there's also other places, other channels that I'm really watching a lot of and that I'm paying close attention to, like Viva La Dirt League. If you don't know who they are, I'll link to one of my favorite videos by them in the description below. They do skits. They have their own MMO parody world. They do, you know, settings in an office, a technology store. They have skits where they do Escape from Tarkov and D&D, and they're hysterical. And I would love the opportunity to be able to do stuff like that one day as well. The guides are a ton of fun for me to do, the Everything We Know videos, and I think that the Spacefarer's Guide to Starfield is a pretty good benchmark of what I can do with this limited capacity that I have between time and my own editing talent. And as I get better at editing, and as I devote more time to the channel, and as we continue to grow it, I just, again, that video, I never would want to say that's the pinnacle of what we can accomplish here, but it's a good benchmark of when I put a lot of effort into something, and I think it was recognized how well put together that was. And honestly, I know I can do better as it is right now. I guess this really is just all a long-winded way of me saying that there's so much potential that we can do, and I hope that you guys are excited. This is the early formation, and you guys are such a vital part of that. I hope you're enthusiastic and excited and engaged, and you want to be a part of it. And I hope I get to meet more of you guys and continue to interact with all of you. And I'm looking forward to whatever the future of the channel might bring. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I hope to see you all next time. So long, everybody.